Where do all diseases begin? I truly believe that all diseases begin in your mind and in your digestive system, in your gut. We often ignore the importance of our digestion and our gut, and it is something that we don't really talk about. However, it is a very, very important system in your body. So there are 3 facts that I'm going to tell you about a digestive system. The number 1 fact is that you have more nerve endings in your gut than you have in any other part of your body, even in your central nervous system. The term that I can feel it in my gut, in the pit of my stomach, or I have a gut feeling, is not something that has just come out of thin air. It actually has risen out of a pure fact. And that is when we experience a certain emotion, whether that's excitement, whether that's anxiety, fear, we actually really do feel it in the pit of our stomach before anywhere else. So when we're extremely excited or we're extremely nervous, we feel funny, a tingling sensation in our stomach, or we feel a sinking sensation in our stomach, or nausea. That's because the nerve endings sense it before any other part in your body, even before your mind can process it. So we do feel extreme emotions first in the pit of our stomach before we feel it anywhere else. The second fact, which is extremely important to know, is that they say about 70 to 80% of our immune system lies in our gut. So there is a direct correlation between how our digestion system is functioning to our immune system. I don't really need to say more. And the third fact is that our gastrointestinal system contains 10 times more health-determining bacteria than the rest of your body. So we know that our gut is full of good and bad bacteria. It has a certain flora that we have to keep in balance. So we cannot eradicate all the bad bacteria. We need the bad bacteria, but too much of bad bacteria causes a lot of problems in our digestive system, a lot of infection, yeast infections, so on and so forth. The importance of good and bad bacteria that is existent in your gut, which determines the health of your entire system. How do we, keep our digestion healthy? There are 3 things that I am going to tell you. Number 1 is monitor your digestion. We really underestimate the importance of our digestive system. India, most people I find are chronically constipated, and I don't understand why this is such an embarrassing topic. It is such an incredible thing that when we actually go to the toilet, there's a clear indicator of what's going on in our systems that can tell us really what the health of our body is currently. Digestion is number 1. Please do not focus on anything else. Just focus on what's going on with your digestion. Are you excreting on a daily basis, even twice a day? It's absolutely fine. So the things to take into consideration: how often are you pooping? What is the consistency? The color? However ridiculous or funny this sounds to you, it is key. Please understand that this is such an incredible indicator of what's going on inside. Really become mindful of your system, and you can pick up very quickly if something's wrong. So I would urge you to look into your lifestyles. If you are chronically constipated, if you are not pooping once or twice a day, or if you have excessive or overstimulated digestive system, this is not something to ignore. Please, please, please look at this as one of the most important things to correct before anything else. Number 2, no pun intended, is how much fiber are you ingesting on a daily basis. We eat a lot of refined processed foods, which is not fiber. Fiber consists in green leafy vegetables. It consists in whole fruits, not fruit juices, complex carbohydrates, grains. These are things that provide a lot of fiber in the diet, and make sure that this is a part of your daily diet. I would also include water, hydration. Very important to flush out the digestive system. How you're starting your day in the morning and how you're ending it at night is very important. Always stick to the simple stuff. a glass of warm water and lemon in the morning, you can do the same thing at night as well. Number 3 is, are you having enough probiotics and prebiotics? This goes back to the point about the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. Probiotics initiates good bacteria. It is good bacteria in your gut. So you need to have, maybe a probiotic supplement, but it is present in fermented foods such as yogurt, kefir, kimchi, pickled vegetables, so on and so forth. Has a lot of good bacteria, but I would always recommend taking a supplement because the kind of food we eat, the lifestyle we live, we eat out a lot. So it's very easy for the good bacteria to be eradicated or flushed out of our system. So it's good to always have a supplement. Prebiotics, very important. We put a lot of importance on probiotics, but what are prebiotics? Prebiotics are a certain substance that cannot be digested by the human body, but it is food for the probiotics. So example, garlic, raw and cooked onion, apple cider vinegar. These are all prebiotics. So remember that even the probiotics have food, and prebiotics is something that feeds the probiotics. So if you were to just look online and see what are the lists of probiotics and prebiotics that you can add into your diet, it's really simple, easy foods that you can incorporate. So however non-conversational the whole concept of your digestion, pooping is in this world today, and maybe not something that you can talk about on a daily basis, I really suggest that you do some study, research. If you have a digestion that has been troubling you for a while, you need to look down deep into what's going on and really learn about your system and about excretion.